What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy, and we back here with another reaction for y'all. And we back with Ez Mil, but we here with a song we've already heard. But hey, it added on a little twist to it. We got Eminem with Head Honcho featuring Ez Mil, like I said earlier. But this is on Ez Mil's channel, and he has an anime inspired lyric video. Now look, I'm kind of, in a way, it's like excited to me because he said, one, as a big time anime fan himself, he had to. And look, it's so crazy nowadays where people used to always clown, always used to make fun of people who always used to watch anime, always invested in comics and all that type of ish, right? People always used to make fun of people for that, whoever watches stuff like that. But yet, you do realize the same type of people who are fans, who make fun of fans of watching anime or comic or like superhero movies and whatnot and such, right? Same people who are nerds, who make fun of nerds of that stuff, are the same mother effers who are nerds of like basketball, of like football, of all sorts of shit. So just because there's a nerd for liking anime and whatnot, don't mean you're not a nerd for not liking freaking, like, I'ma say it like this. The same people who make fun of people who knows the premises of like a Naruto or One Piece or whatever, be the same motherfuckers who know everything when it comes to like basketball, baseball, football. Y'all niggas are nerds too. So I don't want to hear no. So to me, don't say you're not a nerd because if you're willing to know the stats of freaking basketball shit and whatnot, a lot of from the start of basketball to now, don't clown on motherfuckers who like nerd, who like anime, who like comic books and all sorts of stuff. And plus, I know it's a rant, but let's be honest, I've always hearing that, and I'm like, nigga, you're a nerd for basketball too. You know about a whole lot of shit about basketball and such, and I don't even watch that shit all the time. So don't get on me for liking certain anime when you be dick riding for basketball. But I digress. But we about to check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for the long intro. Follow me on all my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it.
Doing my best just to not blow my cover. Know it's all just a test, but I can't pass up this hunger.
And also, if you do agree with me with my little riot / intro and whatnot, let me know in the comments below. But alright, let's get into it now. Been a little minute since I even heard this song, so I wanted to
hole in my chest and I'm trying to strap it with numbers. All you hoes got your checks, but I'm a queen when I run up. Cross a king with my hunters, shooting threes in abundance. Rookie G's acting thuggish, he points to me, shut the fuck up. Annihilation's what we love, steady hitting, getting dubs. Just wait till we get the guns out. 45 na kalibre o 9, ikaw na bahala sa dinami-rami mong mali. Utak mo lang may tama, sakitin mo mag-isip pare laka malang naban at naglalim-laliman. Ang sarap mong ilublob sa dagat, di kailangan magpatunay sa sino man ang nakikinig. Di masasalag ng sentido o ng iyong bibig. Picture this, I might be a hero to your little kid or a villain. Either way, I'm the fucking head honcho. Money come from my flow, the clip a lead blanco. Get the bread prawns, so yeah, I'm the head honcho. Money come from my flow, clip a lead blanco. Then get the bread prawns. I got loose scripts, true grit. That's the shit I'm smooth with. I'm the new kid that these.
Hey, hold on. Who made this video? Damn it, Ez Mil, why you didn't put no description for it? I want to know who made this damn. Damn it, who made this freaking anime? Who made this AMV for it? Damn it, I wish I would have known. But fuck it.
I'm smooth with. I'm the new kid that these fathers can't fool with. Say my new slips, I tighter than how these boots fit. I got that new drip.
That must be Ez Mil as that enemy.
Don't you dip and dabble too close, just watch us from a distance. I don't fuck with all that glucose. You fall and need assistance. I could do the same, but who knows? I'd rather say good riddance, Jack the Ripper, ripping paroles, annihilate with persistence. I try to say something different, but by today I'm just spitting to rhyme while making a living. But mama say that I'm different. She proud of how I do business. I kinda resemble him.
If anything, this is making like it a whole story and whatnot. The way how this video is looking, it's like a whole story, and it's fire.
While making a living, but mama say that I'm different. She proud of how I do business. I kinda resemble Hitman. They got away from the killing. I'm the head honcho. Money come from my flow. The clip a leg blind go get the bread.
Why does he look like right here, freaking Dante from Devil May Trigger or Devil Trigger? Oh no, Devil May Cry. Sorry, from the not like even from the video game wise, but from like the anime wise from Netflix. He looks like him, but with the long hair and red eyes.
They call me
the boss though. And Eminem, and y'all need to, and also I gotta add on to the little riot I had there. Y'all gotta realize Eminem is a comic fanatic too, so don't get that twisted. Your favorite, yes, Eminem, some of y'all favorite top 5, top 10 rapper right here. He's a fanatic too, so what you gonna say? Eminem is a nerd for liking comic books? Fuck out of here. If you saying that, fuck out of here. Sure. And plus, y'all are nerds of music too, so what are we even talking about there? And then, and look, I'm gonna say it like this. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Cause y'all cause the same people who used to make fun of nerds be the same niggas now who working for the nerds. So shut the hell up. Alright, let me stop now. I'm sorry.
Y'all hate to me, guess you never been angry or sad. Or maybe
Shady.
have never had to face any adversity. Take any ass whippings I basically had to see some shit that'd make you faint like you're faking a jab. You wish you had a life like mine. You just fantasize the shit you write. You guys like lying. Everything you ever been through multiplied by 9. Even half the shit I went through by the time I was 5. Like what? Saw my uncle get stabbed, took a knife right in the abs, and all he was trying to do was get my tricycle back.
Damn.
Yeah, the one that Boogie, Malcolm, and Isaac just jacked after.
Imagine naming your freaking bullies that did that. Putting bullies in your... And I gotta say, I saw this little... I watched a certain reactor of mine. A reactor I always watched and still does. React. And they saying about how with Eminem, right? Where Eminem has... If you've seen that video where it's like the 7 layers of a rapper. Or levels of a rapper. And Eminem is at the GOAT, but in the brackets, it's saying about prime Eminem. And I'm like, so because it was the Eminem show, the LP, that and such, the Marshall Mathers LP and whatnot. So because it was that era of Eminem everybody loves, you're saying the stuff that he has now is not still fire? Me personally, I'm like, and to be honest, the reactor who I was watching reacting to that was No Life Shack, and I'm like, I don't agree with that prime bracket, cause y'all not saying the same shit for the likes of like Nas and whatnot, and no disrespect to Nas, right? Y'all not saying that shit for like Nas, y'all not saying that shit for like the Clips, y'all not saying that shit for like any other OG rapper, like legend rappers and such who are still doing it now. Y'all not saying that shit for them, but yet you want to put it on Eminem for the prime because, huh? That sounds ridiculous. To me, that's ridiculous. I don't care, cause I don't care if it was his own music, current music. If it's still, to me, and this is my opinion, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. To me, whether old or current, if it's fire and it really has some truth to it, to me, still fire regardless, whether it's his young self or current self. Simple as that.
Everything you ever been through multiplied by 9. Ain't even
And if you can relate to it still, fire.
So my uncle get stabbed, took a knife right in the abs. All he was trying to do was get my tricycle back. The one that Boogie, Malcolm, and Isaac just jacked. After they jumped me and stumped me and hit me twice with a bat. Was 5.5, second time I survived an attack. Two twins, they called themselves the Bulldogs, white kids and fat. I was too frightened to scrap. I didn't fight or hit back. And you wonder why is it that I treat a mic like a gaddy lad. A bullet from out of barrel the size of a
Present day.
Flies. That's how I would characterize lyrics. But America, I could see the fear in your eyes. You saw my terrible side, the blonde hair and blue eyes. Now the writing is on the wall like graffiti still. If you're having trouble reading, we'll make it simple. He's easy ill. Easy name to remember, cause his rap name is the same as like 10 minutes on stages for me. Easy Meal. Should I say Easy Meal? Yeah, cause it sure as mine used to feed me. Sleeping.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm just listening to the music wise, cause I'm hearing the lyrics and whatnot, but I'm so like not even watching the anime lyric video, but the video is fire itself. It's just I'm paying more attention to the lyrics than the music than the video itself. No disrespect, but I will say the way how the whole video is looking, the way how I would picture what type of vibe it's going for. If I'm just looking at it, right, I would say it's going for like I wouldn't say K-pop Demon Hunters, is not that. But just from the aesthetic of how it looks to me, I would, and y'all can agree with me or disagree, is whatever, put your opinions below. But I would say it gives it like a, just from how the aesthetic looking, alright, even from this shot right here, it gives me like an Attack on Titans type of feeling, right? Granted, you don't see no Titans yet, but just from this single shot frame right here, right? You can't tell me this doesn't give it at least an Attack on Titan feeling. That's how I look at it. So that could just be me.
A bullet from out of barrel the size of a derringer flies. That's how I would characterize lyrics. But America, I could see the fear in your eyes. You saw my terrible side, the blonde
blue eyes. Shit, lady.
Writing is on the wall like graffiti still. If you're having trouble reading, we'll make it simple. Easy Ill. Easy name to remember, cause his rap name is the same as like 10 minutes on stages for me.
Easy Meal.
Or should I say Easy Meal? Yeah, cause it sure as mine used to feed me. Sleeping pills to keep me sleepy still. It was creepy cause of Nietzsche could have easily Casey Anthony'd me. These rappers, I'm above them, but punching down ain't beneath me. Cold as the wind chill factor, but the fact is I don't know when to chill. But every time I come out, they expect me to fucking reinvent the wheel. Rappers get praised for spitting bars with less than a tenth of skill. Imbecile.
Hey, say that one. Look, say that one more time, M.
Expect me to fucking reinvent the wheel. Rappers get praised
for spitting bars with less than the 10th of skill. Boy, ain't that a fact?
Spitting bars with less than a tenth of skill. Imbecile on the ledge like a benzo pill on the windowsill. Now canceled ain't the word for me. You need a term that's probably stronger than dirty laundry. This controversy got me in the worst of quandaries. Feel like the Earth's axis, the world's turning on me. Like them cops in Akron, Ohio, with Jalen Walker. Ain't caught this much flack in a while since back as a child. And all I did was say like one thing bad, then it spiraled. Saw you cracking a smile, then relapsed in the mild ways of back in the file. Guess there ain't no civilizing a savage and I don't give a fuck if you hate me worse than East Track on Revival. Bitch, I'm back like a spinal, get it cracking like Kairos. This the coup de grace, I'm cruder than removing claws from a cougar's paws and throwing it back in the wild. But you taming me ain't gonna happen.
I'm telling you, this part right here gives it a freaking Attack on Titan feel. If I'm wrong, okay, but I'm just saying for me, just our first initial.
For the rest of my life, but you'll be a stand till I die though. Stand till I die though.
You be a stand till I die though. And boy, ain't that still a factual. Still to this day. Hey man, shout out to Easy Meal, shout out to Eminem, cause boy, those two are always good together. I want to hear more of them together. I ain't gonna lie. But look, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. And like I said, if you agree with my little my little riot, my little rant. There's the word. There's the word I was trying to look for earlier. My little rant when it comes to like people always clowning on people who like anime or nerd stuff like that, but be the same motherfuckers who are nerd stuff for like the likes of music, for basketball, for whatever, right? I'ma say it like this: at the end of the day, if you like a certain thing that much, you're a nerd, and that's okay. Whether it's for anime, whether it's for comics, whether it's for movies, whether it's for sports, whether it's for music, if you like it that much, you're a nerd. And you know history about certain shit about it, you're a nerd. And that's okay. That's how I'm looking at it from now on. So, hey, it is what it is. But like I said, shout out to Eminem and Ez Mil. Let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. Let me know what type of anime aesthetic you guys think it's from. Because like I said, I just from first initial of how it looks, I get Attack on Titan feelings. But that's just me. But like I said, it's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up. I'm out.